And I'm live. Hey everybody, how are you? Wait a minute for people to show up here and then start talking about some stuff. Willis and I are running into this pretty creepy. So if some of you have been following my story, I've appeared on Crowdsource the Truth several times with Jason Goodman, and we cracked open some things. I put some information out there that made some people really upset because, well, they're criminals, and I'm calling them out for this organized stalking harassment. But right when I went on the Crowdsource the Truth, I'll flip this camera around. As soon as I went on Crowdsource the Truth, this guy, David George Sweigert, who is George Webb's brother, started harassing me, made this, 20-paragraph essay. That it says it's not him, but, there's a whole website dedicated to everybody that's been on Crowdsource the Truth. Jason Goodman, Kevin Shipp. I think they put David Hawkins on there, myself. What the hell am I doing on there with those guys? I'm a dude that sells hats that, I'm just a veteran. Like, these guys are all really, really smart guys. I figure some stuff out, but really? Me? Anyway, this guy is taking I don't even know what to call it, an interest in me. And, the day before, I had a really important court date when I was supposed to make this decision for the plea deal that I have in front of me with the court. All kinds of chaos happened. My daughter's school went on lockdown. I was told there was an active shooter and like 7 people with guns, and then I get home and find out David Sweigert, whatever his name is, David George Sweigert, has contacted my attorney to let him know that I was making YouTube videos explaining how my attorney did not zealously defend me. So I'm thinking to myself, who is this guy, and why does he have such an interest in me? And well, I know he's he says targeted individuals are all crazy, they're all delusional, so he definitely knows about these targeting programs. He doesn't make it clear, but he is. I don't want to talk about politics. So this guy he's done a bunch of weird things. So shortly after, let's see, when was that? Yeah, shortly after he started messing with me, he booked a room in Arizona. I don't even know if it was in Arizona, but he booked a room and he made a video saying, "Oh, hey, I'm in Arizona. I'm out here, just kilometers away from Avendale." And he's taking this video in his room, and he's got a gas can, like a 5-gallon gas can in his room, in his hotel room. Okay, just tell me that's normal. All right. You just happen to need a gas can, needed to bring it up to his hotel room. You leave that in your car. What's the deal with that? So the guy's gone away, mostly left me alone, and I started making videos again, and immediately this guy's on my ass. Makes a video saying that he's going to show up to court on March 25th, which is my court date, Maricopa County Courthouse. He's going to show up to the court, and he's going to bring a server to serve me so I can be part of some other court case involving him and Jason and all these other people that I have nothing to do with. All I've talked about is how this guy's harassed me. So that'd be fine. He can serve me. I'll go to some court case. I need to get out of town. I'll go back up Jason any day. So that doesn't, throw me off or give me any kind of fear or anything like that. Just lets me know there might be a new learning opportunity in my future, and that I might actually get to look this guy in his eyes. But now he's made a video today saying that he is in somewhere in Arizona. He's got a hotel. He's here already. My court date is next Monday. He's here already. Says he is. He could have walked down the street, wherever he lives, got a hotel room, made his little video to try to freak me out. Or he could be here in Arizona, which is really, really weird. Why would somebody that I have never met in my life, I have never had a personal conversation with, I have no connection with this guy, other than the fact that he is from Fresno, which is my hometown, where I call home, and he was a firefighter paramedic. So some of the people that were the most highly involved in the organized stalking and harassment that I dealt with, when I was younger, were firefighter paramedics. Some of it happened while I was at the fire department. It wasn't everybody in the fire department. There were certain people, but it's just so odd. This guy is a firefighter paramedic. God, I can't even say it right now. I've been working all day. Brain's a little squished, I guess. Yeah, and definitely one of the people from my past. I guess I'll just say his name. Greg Donato was a fire. Am I getting my speech messed with? Jeez. Yeah, there's some kind of weird connection there, but I met this guy in my life, and he's saying he's going to show up at my court date. So hey, if anybody wants to show up, it's a public place. You can film anywhere you want, except in the courtroom. And I already know that. It was like this guy was trying to tell me I can't film in the courtroom. I know that. You have to have permission. We'll get that changed here one of these days. Alright, so I just kind of wanted to let everybody know out here on YouTube. I'm probably going to let the police know too. Just file a report, let them know, pass this video on to them, let them know I have no contact with this guy. I don't know him personally. He is pursuing me, he's stalking me. I'm pretty sure that's US code 182660 or 2661, stalking. It's a federal crime. And if he's getting direction from somebody, that means that 2 or more people have conspired to impede the livelihood of another American citizen without due process. So that would be U.S. Code 18, Section 241 or 242, that this domestic terrorist, stalker, felon, David George Sweigert would be responsible for. So hey, if you want to show up, man, at the courthouse, I'm ready. You can sit right next to me if you want. You seem to have a big, a liking of me. Otherwise, you wouldn't be following me around. Or maybe you just hate me because, the information I'm putting out is going to ruin your livelihood because it's an illegal operation. So now, this guy, David George Sweigert, is the standard. I don't want to go ahead and call him a psychopathic narcissist, but I would say at least a sociopathic narcissist. 100% narcissist. This guy will put out all kinds of just crap and let it go. Watch his car pulling out from him. Let it go out there. It has no idea what he's talking about. Well, he's okay. I'll give him this. He is a smart guy. He's a pretty smart guy. He's like one of those evil geniuses. He's well, I don't want to go that far. I wouldn't say genius. He's pretty smart. But without the the capital, the people working behind him, he wouldn't be able to do this on his own. He had to actually run a business and take care of some things without his government paycheck. What else do I need to talk about here? Yeah, I just wanted to turn this thing on while I go to the store, pretty much. You know what this guy's saying? He flew into Arizona just a week early just for me. Wow. Okay. Oh, here's one of the kind of, yeah. No, I already talked about that. Checking you guys' messages or comments. Hey, Australia, how you doing? Got people pulling out in front of me here. Oh. Alright. I'll look at those when I stop. So this is Avendale, Arizona, everybody. It's a nice little town, actually. There's just a lot of lurkers around here. You know, I think I think one of the reasons it's so bad around here is because a lot of people that are on like public assistance or some kind of program, government program, they end up having to be involved in this in order to keep their benefits. That's just a theory. And you know, the economy took such a crap in California. I don't know if anybody's seen the videos of all, you know, Tent City in Anaheim. Thousands and thousands of people that are living out there in tents and stuff like that. You know, a lot of those people came here, and you know, a lot probably on public assistance, some kind of program. So they got out of the nonsense LA area, completely crowded, smoggy, trash, you know, all that stuff. There's some good parts about LA. I miss California and some of it, but a lot of people had to leave just because it was impossible. I think a lot of them came here to the west side of Phoenix, Avendale, Goodyear. Not so much Litchfield Park. Litchfield Park is like the 5th highest income, I believe, average income. Real expensive area. Golf courses. Check out this new restaurant they put in right here. It's called Atlantis. Oh, whoop, can't turn right there. Okay, all right, everybody, check out this car right here with the one light brighter than the other one. You know what, I actually just decided I'm going to go to a different store than I was thinking of going to. Like to do that sometimes. Got Willis in the truck. Got to go for a ride earlier, but pretty quick. So get him out of the house for a minute. Oh, what's up, buddy? Did you hear me talking about you? What's going on? I'm talking to these people on YouTube. There's 30 people. You want to say hi, Willis? What's that? What's that? Right here. Oh, here's something I forgot to talk about. This guy seems so interested in my case. Actually, you know what? I'm just about to pull in here. going to leave this camera on. I'm getting zero auto mobbing right now. Streets are nice and clear, beautiful. I should just live stream every time I go. Huh, that is awesome. So, oh, here's the car backing out at the exact same time I'm coming. Watch. Got the reverse lights on. Oh, I guess they're just sitting there with the reverse lights on. Oh, okay. No, they changed their mind. They decided to take it out of reverse. They decided to stay. Oh, wow, huh? Interesting. Nobody in there. Maybe it was just the hit me alarm lights, huh? Alright, well, I'll be right back, buddy. Alright, take you guys in here with me. It's always good to have backup. Speaking of backup, whoever wants to show up at the Maricopa County Court on the 25th, more than welcome. That would be great. The more the merrier, you know. This guy Sweigert said there would be some protesters. I really don't even think he's going to show up. He's just trying to get Jason Goodman to come out here. Case get postponed even longer, you know, because they won't give me the exculpatory evidence, and that's most likely what's going to happen. So I don't think Jason's going to come out here. I don't think there's any need to. This is going to go on a lot longer until they provide that. So hold on one second. Hey, how you doing, man? Can I get a pack of mint jewels, the 4-pack, 5%? Oh, you don't have any? Oh, yeah, no mint at all? Okay, all right, good, just this. 13. All right.
You don't want a cold one?
Oh, is it cold?
Yeah.
Oh, no, thanks.
Thank you, Rip.
Thanks, buddy. You want a cold one? There you go. What's up, dudes? Excuse me, sir. Well, it's cheap and I like it. Right, B-double-R-E-E-R-R-U-N, beer run. Nothing wrong with a long day at work. Grabbing a beer, having a beer at the end of the day. I think David George Sweigert should probably try that. Or maybe get himself a cannabis card or something so he can, you know, kind of reflect on life. Think about some things, how to treat people. You know, relax a little bit, man. Let's see. Oh wait, no, I'll go over this way. So they were out of one of the things I was looking for. That's nothing new. It's, you know, that's a popular flavor, I guess. So, but it's amazing how many times it happens. It's just the smallest things in this program that they get you to, you know, sound like you are just the biggest nitpicker. You know, oh, you're gonna complain because they're always out of this thing. Well, if they do a little, one of the little skits to let you know, they're messing with you, because if you've been targeted for long enough, you've been sensitized to certain things. So, you know, if somebody like kind of like Sweigert, he said he's bringing popcorn and fruitcake. Who in the hell says that? Name one person you've ever heard in your life saying, we're bringing popcorn and fruitcake. Well, what he's doing is he knows that I've been sensitized to all these people calling me gay, faggot, you know, whatever, it's trying to ensue. Is that the word? Trying to say I'm gay, basically. You know, like when Russell Roberts yelled it out of his window, faggot ass, then pulled his gun out the window, you know, like that kind of thing. So that's what George Sweigert was doing, was basically calling me gay, you know, by doing that, because he knows that I've been sensitized to that. I could care less. The guy's probably gay himself, and he's just like, you know, the typical narcissist that said, you know, he does all kinds of just things that a lot of people wouldn't agree with, or things he's ashamed of, and then just is like a professional blame thrower to keep the light off of him. This is how a narcissist operates a lot. They just completely, everything that they do, they find a scapegoat or a target to project what they've done onto that person, and that person's like, what the hell are you doing? You know, so, all right, well, let's go in here and see if these guys have the thing I was looking for. I'll be back, Willie. Circle K. There should be, there's like 5 people that ran in here, all that, you know, get in line. A lot of times you go in and there'd be 0 people in line, but they're just like sitting in the car, and it'll just run in all at the same time you go, and it, you know, you get used to it after a while, but it's just good for you to think that they'd have something better to do. But if they're paying for groceries this way, or, you know, keeping their whatever program they're part of, then, you know, it's something they guess they feel like they need to do. You know, do it or not eat, something like that. I don't know what that lady was talking about. Let's see here. I'll check some of these. Is David Sweigert in danger? It doesn't look like it. Looks like he was sitting in a hotel room here in Phoenix somewhere. Okay, so yes, he is a stalker, actually. Hi, Australia. How you doing? In Long Beach. Yeah, I can imagine in Long Beach. Newport, I have a friend. Well, I don't know. I think it's in Orange. Pretty bad there. Let's see. Thank you. I appreciate it. Long Beach. Let's see. Yes. Well, hopefully you can hear it better. I was in the car earlier.
We are not affiliated with the Tens. We barely get the Lincoln.
Oh, okay. You get benefits. Stalkers try to get you off of your benefits probation. So we're having like a huge conversation about getting some company here. I don't know what's going on, but anyway. How you doing? Can I get a pack of the Mint Jewels 4-pack, 5%?
Mint?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Is that bathroom working this time? Or is that work still?
She put it down for maintenance. But you
She
got
put
the
it
key
down.
on your thing.
She put it down. Did you hear that? How's your day going?
Pretty good. I'm
Good.
almost out of here. I got 15 minutes and I'm history for the day.
Your history for the day?
Yes, sir.
Well, you don't want to be history. You just want to be, you know, done with work. Or, I mean, unless you're making history. You're not doing anything but making history right now, are you?
No, just working something.
No?
And no cash back?
Nope.
No. It's your pay.
So, lot of times what these people do is they'll just invade your space. See how this lady right here
Oh, I'm
just
sorry.
came up and she's creeping up on me all close
Oh.
and getting in my personal space.
I'm sorry.
Here, say hi to everybody on the internet.
Hello.
Yeah. So this looks like a tweaker right here
Really?
that's gang stalking me.
No, I'm
and
not.
has some issues. He smells pretty bad. You know, and they like to do that kind of stuff. So
Oh, wow.
yeah. So
Do you
thanks
label
for.
me as that?
Can you back up a little bit?
Sure.
Appreciate it. Have a good night. Alrighty, so that's what they like to do. They'll come up and literally, that lady came up and stood right next to me and put shoulder to shoulder. She really did stink, and she just came up, like slammed her hand on the counter, got up next to me, pushed herself up next to me, and didn't know I had my phone recording still, so I caught her. Thanks, lady. So that's pretty much a normal thing that happens. You get crowded all the time when you go to the store. There's nobody out right now. It's, you know, it's 9:45 on like a whatever the hell day, weekday, and it's really slow around here. A lot of times you go in somewhere and there's absolutely no one. And you know, especially when you don't say where you're going and just go to a different place, and there'll be like 3 or 4 cars in a parking lot a lot of times, where you pull in and the people just immediately just get out of their car. They weren't just pulling in, they are just sitting in their car, pop out, get into line, all of a sudden they're completely confused on what they need. They change their mind a bunch of times. They have this really long conversation. They use directed conversation towards you if they have enough time to check their app and get the information and stuff like that. And then they just do all these things to aggravate you, to irritate you, to get you to react. And oh, here's got a police car up here. Here, check it out. Here we go. See him up there? Just turn the corner. So when I speak out, this happens quite a bit. All right. Yeah, haven't had the lights going too much, but here we go. Here's I can't zoom in. Can anybody see the rescue truck over there in AMR? Over here at the Walgreens. I don't know, maybe they didn't fill somebody's prescription fast enough. They're So again, my court date is on March 25th. Just trying to do some really simple things. And shouldn't be too big of a deal. I don't know, they could completely screw me and try to sentence me without giving me, you know, the exculpatory evidence and listening to any of my requests. There's always an appeal. I'm never folding from this. Ever. So, no matter what you guys do, no matter, you know, what happens, I'm not folding. I've been going through this for too long to stand down from anyone that's abusing my rights. All right. Traffic settled down. Let's flip the camera around. What is the case concerning? The case is concerning, you should go back to some of my older videos. I spoke with, it was right after oh God, this story is so long. Okay. In November of 2017, I started documenting all this stuff. Right after that, I spoke to an officer about this, organized stalking and harassment. I asked her why she didn't run it up the chain of command. I told her I would never stop investigating this. I told her some stuff happened to me when I was a kid, and I'm gonna find these people that did it. 3 weeks later, I was arrested for aggravated assault with a firearm because these guys know that I carry a firearm. I'm a veteran. I'm trained with a firearm. I've never had a felony. I had all of my firearms registered, which is how they knew that I had my guns. That and I had bought one recently at the gun shop here, and so they knew that that was the loophole in my life that they could go after and just have somebody say I pointed a gun at them. That's literally. I mean, we have the guy on audio saying, yeah, well, it's pretty much just my word against his, and yeah, that's why we were trying to get rid of him. That's why we were trying to get rid of him. And then the other cop taking the statement is like silent, like, what are you saying that for, you idiot? You're gonna get yourself caught. So these people were trying to get rid of me. They were slowly gaslighting me, going through the whole psyop nonsense, to get me to the point where I was completely sleep deprivated, where I was completely irritated, antagonized, not knowing what's going on. My life was being torn apart, and they found a way. Man, there sure are a lot of lights tonight. Emergency units everywhere. That's like the 4th set of lights I've seen since I left. It's 9:45. What is today anyway? Today Monday? So Monday night? At 9:45, people are out getting all crazy. Interesting. All right, everybody. I know it probably got boring as I was driving. I ran out of stuff to say on the fly here. I need to get that. So I wanted to, actually, if you go to Prepper Kitty, Prepper space Kitty, this guy, David Sweigert, his most recent video is the one I was talking about, where he said he's assuming Jason is going to be here, which he's not. I'll probably roll into this scene by myself this time, which I'm comfortable with. I'm totally fine with that. Maybe Sweigert will sit next to me, keep me company. We can have a conversation. All right, and I know that it's not a good idea to show people where I live and all that, but there's so many damn videos that people can figure out where I'm at. It's way past that. I kind of need some people to know where I live. All right, so that was nice. Thank you for everybody going with me. The auto mobbing was beautifully missing. Just a lot of lights. It was that was a nice drive. All right, everyone, I'm going to try to get back to doing this a little more often, and should I check these comments here before I go in? Oh, and again, anyone that's been trying to contact me, I'm so sorry I haven't got back to anyone. It's almost impossible for me to trust anyone right now, before this court date. Police officers are legally allowed to lie to you, so basically if they wanted to get some information out of me, they could pose as and I'm not saying this happened, just saying it's a possibility, but they could pose as a potential girlfriend, friend, you know, and do some things with me, hang out, and you know, get some information, see what I'm about, see if I say something incriminating, you know. So it's you know, they do that in jail. If you go to jail and you have a case, well, yeah, if you're in jail, you've got a case. Duh. But they'll have undercover cops go in there and try to get buddy with you and ask you questions, you know, ask you different things, like incriminating stuff. Like one guy asked me, like, oh, he asked for his inhaler, and he goes, he gets it, he inhales it, and he's like, you know, they keep weed and things like this. And I was like, yeah, they make little cannabis sprayers, you know, inhalers and stuff like that. And he's like, wouldn't that be cool just to sit in here all day and smoke weed? And I was like, actually, no, man. What are you talking about? What? He's like, you wouldn't do it? You wouldn't smoke weed in jail? I'm like, why are you asking me this, man? This is so weird. And then, you know, after he asked me a bunch of questions and I'm not like falling into his trap, whatever he's trying to do, the correctional officer comes in, she pounds on the door, opens it up. Case Hirschberg, you're getting moved. And I'm thinking, Case Hirschberg? Like, Case Hirschberg, like a shitberg, an iceberg, you know? Like, these people think they're funny. Case Hirschberg, so he's the guy to go in and mess up your case. Good job. And then there was some other people in there, a couple people that told me they got V2K. I don't know if they were just saying it to try to get me to go, yeah, I get it too, but I don't. I understand that it's possible. But it's like they were trying to get me to say, yeah, I hear voices too, man. Like I'm stupid enough to do something like that. Which, again, thankfully I don't. All right. Hope everybody has a good night. Do some research on that guy, David George Sweigert, Prepper Kitty. Listen to all the stuff he says about Jason Goodman and David Hawkins and you know, Kevin Shipp. All these people that are putting out truth and putting somebody down for calling out a possible pedophile and actually saying, hey, I think you're a pedophile, instead of just stalking somebody. Somebody got wind, they heard, hey, this person's a pedophile, this person's a bank robber, this person's a terrorist, this person's a blah 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 blah, just listening to that information and going, okay, I'm gonna try to ruin that person's life. Jason Goodman, David Hawkins and all them, they don't do that. They don't covertly try to interfere in people's lives. They go into public in front of thousands of people and they put out the information, and they don't say, if they're not sure, they don't say, this is a fact. They say, this is what's transpired. These people are connected to these people. This is where this money is. Let's crowdsource, like open source networking, some information and get to the bottom of this shit. That's what they're doing. And you know, when people start to get close to the truth of conspiracies, actual conspiracies, which again is only 2 or more people getting together to commit a crime against somebody else. It's that simple. I'm so sick of these people like, oh, it sounds like a conspiracy. Yeah, they happen every single day in your neighborhood. Just 2 or more people. You know? So, I'm out of here. I gotta go. I'm gonna go finish. I've got 20-something more items to ship out tonight. So I'm gonna try to get that done and get back to doing some of these videos. Maybe they'll all be driving. I don't know. I'm just gonna do my best. Hope you guys have a you're being zapped right now. Oh, I'm sorry you're being zapped. That sucks. It's ridiculous. Yep, I don't know. I'll do another video about that.